Hey, what's up, everybody? This is DJ Keo, and today we're going to talk about the MusiCares launches a wellness and music survey to gauge mental health. That's a lot of words there, but I think it's very important that we kind of talk about this. Um, we're at this weird time where everybody's just assumed to be healthy and happy, and while they're eating their cans of beans in their in their bunker, waiting for the zombie apocalypse here, uh, people just assume everybody's gonna be fine and everybody's good, and they're not. I mean, a lot of people are not. They're either suffering from depression or whatever else. This is a tough time for people in the entertainment, DJs, producers, the whole gambit. And we've had this is a couple years ago. I think it's like 2 years ago. Avicii killed himself, and he's not the only producer who's done that. This being in entertainment is a tough business, and there's a lot of pressure on you. And when you add this component to it, it makes this entire thing even worse. Um, a lot of people are struggling, man. They can't pay their bills. I'm in an okay-ish situation. I'm struggling too, but um, most people, you have a business model that you cannot do anything with, and a lot of places that you can't even, there's no work for you either. Especially if you're accustomed to a certain amount of money a month, and now you're like, well, what am I supposed to do now? And I dipped into my savings. A lot of people dipped into their savings this year. Um, it is tough. It is honestly tough. And I don't think there's enough. I don't think not enough spotlight on these type of issues. People are just sucking it up in quiet and hoping for the best. I kind of made a video a little bit about this topic, but not into the survey and all this other stuff. But just general the health and recognizing that you're in a tough situation, and we got to talk about it, and we need to be each other's support system. Like, this is the only way it's gonna work, because there's no timetable on this for it to end. Realistically, this can go from till the election for all you conspiracy theorists out there. This can go up until May 2020, when all the concert halls are thinking that they can finally start doing concerts again after flu season. Um, there's a lot of variables at play here. Does government come up with the vaccine? Do you trust the vaccine? Do you, there's so many factors here. And so we're basically out of the limb with no life preserver. That's two different metaphors. We're out on the limb with no rope. That's what I was going for. Life preserver popped in my head for some reason, but parachute. Whatever metaphor you need to make that thing fit for you. But the point is that we are in a position where there's no timetable, and people are under pressure. People with mortgages are under pressure. People with bills, baby mama support, whatever thing you got to deal with, child support, whatever it is, people are under pressure right now. And we're at a spot where people are just telling us to sit down and wait. How, Sway? I don't I don't have the answers. I don't know. And I'm not trying to tell people what should and shouldn't be. I'm just letting you know there's things that you need to think about and talk about. So this is one of those things. All right. So Music Care stresses that this is a voluntary survey, that all responses are strictly confidential. Music Cares is launching a new first of its kind wellness and music survey. Um, Blah, blah. It's asking all professionals to share their honest realities, especially as it relates to the overall mental and physical health and wellness. This is a 61 question survey. We'll be live on Saturday, today, October 10th, which appropriately is World Health Day, um, until November 9th. The results will be released early 2021. Now, Music Cares intends to put out the survey every year. And you know what? I think this is good. I think people need to talk about what's happening here. We're in a weird time, man. People need to talk about their feelings. I'm not saying to ball in the corner and cry, but people need to talk about what's happening. Are you struggling? You need to say something. uh, you know, whatever. Well, we're a community. People need to talk to each other about what's going on. If you have a way to help some people, you need to say something. You know, for people in America, Thanksgiving is coming up. Holiday season is gonna be brutal, man. We're People are not prepared for this. You have the election plus holiday season, and just they're not prepared for the chaos and foolishness that's coming down the pike. All right. Survey delves into a lot of personal areas, including alcohol, drug, tobacco, marijuana use. Ask respondents to reveal their age, gender, marital status, ethnicity, spiritual practice, income level, life satisfaction level, stress and anxiety, uh, health insurance status, which is a big deal, um, how well you sleep, how often you exercise and meditate. That's one thing that I've started doing. Um, I started doing I got an exercise bike, and I've been riding a couple miles a night and doing stretches and trying to meditate and clear my head. And I think it's been helpful. I feel a lot better than I used to be, especially when all this crap got started and I was eating terrible. I was eating like a madman at the beginning of this. And I've definitely started trying to look at my physical and mental health. And it's a factor, man. It is a factor. Uh, we're not people they've neglected their physical body, and they're just like, this is it. We're in an industry where people just go. We're night owls. We work late at night. We're around alcohol and sometimes drugs for some people. Um, and like it's a hard life being on tour or DJing nightclubs or whatever events late at night. And it's strenuous. If you gotta pick up speakers, you gotta put the speakers back in your car. It's strenuous for your mobile DJs. But um, this is one of those things where we have to take care of ourselves, and I don't think we have in any capacity. A good friend of mine, he's a musician, and he started taking care of himself, and he lost Jesus like 100 pounds in the last 10 months. Like, it's incredible, man. Transformation this guy's went through is incredible. And that's one of those things where you gotta focus on yourself. And if you gotta meditate, you gotta do some hot yoga, whatever you gotta do, you know what? Knock it out. But I definitely feel like these are one of those things where people have to take care of themselves, especially in this stressful year with the beer thing that we can't talk about. Uh, People have to take care of themselves. So I just wanted to bring this to people's attention. So if you're interested in this, I guess you could fill out the survey. And yeah, they're trying to reach out to musicians, music management companies, talent agencies, labels, publishers, schools, the whole nine. They're trying to reach out to everybody. So um, yeah, if you can add to it, then if this is for you, because it is asking personal questions. So if that's for you and you want to add to this thing, I think it may be possibly a good thing. Um, Even if you don't want to do the survey or whatever, I think that the industry for sure needs to talk about what's going on with us, and we don't do that enough. So, anyways, this is the video. I ramble on about enough about this stuff. Um, Let me know what you guys think. Have you guys started exercising? You still eating terrible? Let me let me know what's on your guys' mind about this. I I'm gonna talk about gear beginning of next week. I have some videos and stuff I want to talk about gear, but the gear stuff, like if I want to get views and clicks, I just talk about gear and complain about something and I'll get views. But this is the kind of stuff that we need we need the broccoli with the popcorn and the pizza, whatever. You gotta balance it off with the two, all right? You can't see my hands, gotta cut this off, but you gotta balance off the two. We need the medicine and the candy. So this is the medicine part. I'm gonna get into some more lighthearted videos next week. I think too that was it's been annoying me. I've been trying to do a video a day for the last couple weeks. And for the most part I've succeeded, but there's been kind of a slowdown in the industry for equipment and gear and software. And so it's been a lot more difficult than it used to be to gather stuff to talk about. And this is not really a how to website or YouTube channel. So I more talk about the philosophy of things and, my personal issues or things that I think are important in the industry. So I may have to start doing how to stuff too. I don't know. I want to do more videos, but just the content is not there, and I don't want to make this a gossip video site either. Like Tory Lanez, F Tory Lanez and his gun or whatever he did to the horse chick, Megan the Stallion. But you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want it to be gossip. Like this is not gossip central. I don't care about those people. I don't care about those things. It's more about big pictures type stuff. So when I see something in the news that I think is a big picture that affects us all or something we should be alerted about, then I'll try and do videos about that. But it's been sparse for the last couple of months because everything is shut down, as you know. So I'm gonna try and do my best to kind of expand it a little bit and talk more things. Uh, if there's topics that you want me to talk about, feel free to send me stuff. My email is on my YouTube channel, or you can hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, or on Minds, or just here. Just leave a comment in the comment section and I'll check it out. So, anyways, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and peace out.